Start with the fumble. What did you see on that play? And you know, how tough is it to keep focused on that bouncing ball when it's down there?
I saw Cook come in as soon as the ball snapped. Saw it bouncing around. First thought was, please don't let me miss this. But as soon as I got out, I was like, no way I'm getting caught. I was thinking about Marshall. I didn't want to turn around and look. I looked up at the Jumbotrons, so nobody was around me. So I was just relieved.
Obviously, that was a huge play early in the game. You know, did you kind of realize later on as the game went on just how big that was? That you guys were able to keep that 10-point spread there.
Yeah, I think it gave us some momentum on defense and gave our offense a little kickstart too. They were pretty excited, and at the time I didn't really realize until I went off and Juwan was like, "Yeah, I think that was a pretty big play." But it was a great start for the defense, getting 3 turnovers, and we just preached turnovers and finishing plays, and I think we did a good job right there.
Look, how tough was it early when they're bootlegging multiple directions and trying to do some misdirection stuff on you guys? How tough is that to cover?
Yeah, it's very tough because they're coming out formations where you expect them to run the ball, and you see them on film run the ball a lot. And you know, as a freshman quarterback, you know they're going to give them easy passes to complete, and you're caught in between hey, am I going to play the run, or it's just little dink passes. It gets a little frustrating, but I think we did an all right job throughout the game of controlling it. Sometimes they got big plays, but for the most part, I think we did a good job controlling it.
You guys got 2 relatively easy wins. Is it almost in a weird way good for you to have a tougher game going into the Big 12 to get you ready?
Yeah, after this game, some people were upset. I was like, hey, I'd rather have a game like this going in than a huge blowout going to the Big 12. It shows that, hey, how good the BCS schools are and what we're going to get ourselves into. So I'd rather have a win like this where we have to scratch and claw for a victory than just beat them like 50-something, like whatever we always do.
How do you feel like there was coaches kind of mentioning at times some missed tackling today? How do you guys on defense feel about that kind of aspect of what you're trying to do?
Yeah, we missed a lot of sacks. I know that. And then when receivers would catch passes, missed a lot of tackles in that. We could have had so many TFLs and sacks and just plays that we could have got off the field on 3rd down and they just scored it and got 1st down. And that stuff we really need to do in the Big 12 upcoming play. So practice needs to be much more focused on finishing the play rather than just blowing the whistle before we get to that point.
So you guys feel pretty good that you're in position to make plays, the defense is working to that extent, now it's just finishing it off. Is that simple?
Yeah, a lot of times we were in plays, there was 2 or 3 guys around, but it's just I think one person was just waiting for the other guy to get him down instead of multiple people getting him down at the same time. So we're in the right position, we're getting to the ball, run to the ball, it's just a matter of just making the play.
Did they do anything out there that surprised you, or pretty much what you expected?
Pretty much what we expected. I didn't expect them. They went on balance for a little bit. They brought another tackle in the game. We didn't really expect that, but still, they still ran the same play out of it. They just want to give themselves an advantage with another lineman in. And I think the best job we did was stopping the run for the most part. That's why they need to go on balance. So pretty much everything they did, we expected.
Doug, Dana said that he mentioned the Big 12 for the first time after the game. Give me your thoughts about starting conference play next week. I don't know if you watched Baylor Friday night fast.
Yeah, I saw it, and the first thing I thought was, man, they line up very fast. I didn't like that, but hey, we're used to it in practice. We go against our offense, they line up fast, and Maryland, sometimes they're lining up fast, even though they're taking their time checking it. They were lining up fast, so I think it's going to be a good test to see how disciplined we are defensively to get lined up and be in the right spots.
How do you guys feel about your defense through 3 games and through non-conference play now, getting ready for that?
I think the defense is getting better and better. Even though we missed a lot of tackles today, we had the most amount of turnovers today that I think we did all season. And we had a lot of opportunities to have more turnovers, couldn't recover any fumbles. And those stretches of the game, we're getting a lot of 3-and-outs. So I think we're improving a little bit each game, and I think it needs to improve a lot more starting with Baylor.